Uh, Hello, everyone. My name is Dennis from Magic Labs, and I'm here to talk about Newton Key Store. Key Store rollup with trustless, verifiable on-chain automation. In detail, I'm going to go over the on-chain and off-chain hybrid infrastructure for agent-driven decentralized finance with verifiable security and privacy. At Magic, we are very passionate about the convergence of AI and Web3. Web3 and AI, they individually, respectively, bring their own benefits and strengths. Web3 reduces dependency on intermediaries, prioritizes data sovereignty and privacy, and provides censorship resistance. AI, on the other hand, it automates tasks and optimizes processes, and is capable of solving complex problems at unprecedented scale. We believe the future is an agent-driven economy, system where autonomous AI programs like agents interact, transact, and execute tasks independently on blockchain networks. We believe there will be DeFi bots and decentralized marketplaces and governance, those on-chain processes to be automated and enhanced for user experience. We have already seen many examples of AI coming on-chain. We have seen different AI chatbots, mainly for kind of social management, community management / data analytics. However, what we believe at Magic is we are at the verge of seeing agents actually taking actions on the behalf of users to solve the Web3 complexity problem. And that's what we are trying to solve. Yeah, so we believe this is the future of what we can achieve by combining crypto and AI. Web3 will have enhanced DeFi with AI-powered analytics and fraud detection, AI-powered smart contracts automating complex processes, and personalized experience for users without compromising privacy. Not just chain abstraction, but also app abstraction without Web3 complexity. For AI, trustless execution, data integrity, tokenized incentives, and interoperability. To start off, I would like to start with an example. The user says, can you find the top 10 traders on Base in terms of P&L the last 7 days? The agent replies, here are the top 10 traders on Base in terms of P&L. The user says, can you set up copy trade for me cross-chain for these addresses with max spend limit of 10,000 USDC in value until March 2nd, 2025? An agent says, sure, I've set up copy trading function for your account with these permissions. The problem is, in order to really see the future of agents taking action on the behalf of the user, accessing the user's funds, the module execution integrity becomes a question here. How can we verify correct model execution? How to preserve model privacy without sacrificing privacy? How to ensure against model tampering? How can users and agents trust each other? That's what we are trying to solve at Newton. Yeah, so this is a diagram. There's a trust gap currently for client request. After clients making the inference request, yeah, what is the model? Is it genuine execution? Any security concerns? So this is what we provide. For users, we provide chain abstracted ERC 7579 modular smart contract Newton account. It's gas optimized and fully audited, and it comes with chain abstraction. And the signer is secure with secure enclave, trusted execution environment. For users, provides social login passkey, good user experience. For agents, it provides remote attestation that can be used to to be verified on chain. Underneath, Newton Key Store is our infrastructure that, in essence, it is a cross-chain ZK key store rollup. It operates ZK VM to provide programmable, stateful, and verifiable permissions. Also, in order to enable verifiable automation for AI agents, we have the unique model registry and verifiable inference mempool to provide censorship resistance, trustless AI experience for users and agents. So we define this key store as the trust layer for agents with verifiable autonomous execution. The verification includes execution integrity, agent sovereignty, proof-based decision-making, and censorship resistance. First of all, I'll start with the first portion of the architecture, which is the key store rollup itself, how we achieve the chain abstraction for our permission rollup. For Ethereum and other L2s, we operate light clients, which are part of our Newton validator network. Essentially, they aggregate the key store contract state from all the connected rollups, and it manages these two mempools for permissions and also inference separately. It sequences the block, which gets executed by the verifier node, which operates a ZK VM with read-optimized index Merkle tree. So that's where the permission state, the program for programmable session key, is being stored. It also has model registry. I'll talk about the model registry in a bit. And in addition, lastly, it provides remote attestation verifying that the execution by the verifier node on ZKVM is correct. The executed block gets returned back to the Newton validator network, which provides consensus and fast finality to be settled to Ethereum and use ZK state proof to synchronize to all the other L2s. And this is the second portion of verifiable automation, which is the model registry part and how we achieve verifiable automation. This is the combination of off-chain and on-chain infrastructure that I mentioned earlier. To begin with, I know the letters are quite small here, and I cannot zoom in to make it larger, but I'll just speak it out. So it starts from AI developers. They use our SDK to circuitize their model. Or if the model is running on TEE, it also can use the remote attestation of the TEE to get deployed into a verifier contract on Newton for later verification of the execution. So the model registry contains all the model details, including input, output type, the commitment, which is what is the required commitments that the operators of the model should achieve. And lastly, and other metadata. So our network contains exact information that we can use in addition to the circuit that is deployed on our ZK VM to later use to verify the automation execution of the models of the inference. And when at the time of the user, the permission delegate, the users want to make inference, it submits inference request to a decentralized inference mempool that our validators operate, and which orchestrates those inference requests exactly to the node model operators that register, with a state. Essentially, those model operators, when they are registering, they're making a commitment with a stake that can be slashed if their model execution fails to get verified on our rollup. So again, back to the inference mempool, it gets orchestrated to a specific model operators, which provides the inference result back to the user. And if they want to, they can also store their inference result to a IPFS or Filecoin or Arweave-like permanent storage, decentralized storage. And in addition to the inference result, they are responsible for providing a proof of valid execution of the model, whether it's TEE remote attestation or the ZK proof that can only be verified by the verifier contract. If they fail to get verified, or if they fail to provide the proof, they get slashed. Otherwise, they earn the fees that inference requests require. And so by making this verifiable inference, that's how they get authenticated with ZK verification to the user's smart accounts to trigger intents, to execute intents on the behalf of the user. Also, like many people would have been or concerned about the privacy of the links between their wallets. Essentially, like users manage multiple wallets, their interaction with their agents, all those interactions, people don't want to make it public and store on chain. So we also provide optional privacy for putting permissions on chain, where on the client side, they can execute in a private execution environment. So, which is essentially, they update the state on the client side off chain, and then send a private transaction along with the proof of the execution correctness, and broadcast it back to the node. This is actually very similar to how Aztec provides private execution. Yeah, so this is the last slide of my talk. With Newton account, which is chain abstracted wallet, a smart account for users. Also underneath with a key store rollup with verifiable automation. We provide for users chain abstraction, but also app abstraction using AI. Cross-chain verifiable permissions, transparent verified AI predictions for on-chain automations, and cryptographic guarantee of faithful execution by the agents. For agents, we're still running the AI models on off-chain. The inference, we are not running AI models on-chain. However, we are putting the verification circuit on-chain and the permissions that agents are given with specific policies that are given by the user. It is therefore, the ML models, they can protect their proprietary algorithms. Also, thanks to the decentralized mempool, this can be also used for cross-chain agent swarm, where this infrastructure can be used for multi-agent coordination and collaboration. Also, with decentralized fee-based like marketplace for inference, models are able to get secure payments from users, decentralized. Yeah, so that was the gist of the talk. This is what we are trying to provide for both users and also agents. We believe these two together can be a fundamental infrastructure for crypto and AI convergence. Thank you. Any questions? No?